when you're buying a 1500. GL1500 Goldwing. If you're an older person, you might want to look at an 1800 because it feels a little lighter, the seat's a little lower. But it's definitely a bike you want. Now, 1500, very dependable bike, very good bike. It just feels a little heavy. It's not bad once it's rolling. It's actually pretty good once it's rolling. But the slow speed, if you're real confident with your slow speed stuff, it's a good bike. There are basically 3 models of GL1500s. They were made from 1988 to 2000. They're pretty much all the same bikes, so things like plastic all fit between them. I do suggest you get one of them with reverse, because they made the Interstate that did not have reverse. The cruise control's nice. Don't worry too much if the stereo's no good. You can send that stereo to Sierra Electronics and they'll rebuild it for about $200. They'll also put LEDs in it too. I think that's extra. The things that will put a 1500 down, a 4th gear. This is especially applicable to bikes that have had floorboards installed. What happens is the 4th gear shift fork bends, and the symptom is they pop out of 4th gear. So the way you check is if you can get it into a test drive and you can get it into 4th gear, romp the throttle, see what it does. If it doesn't pop out of 4th gear, it's good. And then install a shift brace. They're incredibly smooth bikes. Like I said, they're a bit heavy, but they're pretty maneuverable. Not bad at all. They all only have 5-speed transmissions. That's even the 1800s now. You don't need it because at 5th gear, well, you don't need a 6th gear because 5th gear is already in overdrive. The bike has so much torque that it'll pull through on a 5-speed transmission and still have plenty left for the freeway. I mean, this bike will go well over 100 miles an hour, 115. The other thing to look out for on the 1500s is the timing belts. If you buy one off somebody and they said, oh yeah, I changed the timing belts, and they don't have documentation saying that they've changed the timing belts, plan on changing the timing belts. I would also look for a shop before I'd buy one that will work on one, because Honda doesn't like to work on anything over about 10 years old. They'll change tires on this one, and that's about it. Where I'm lucky is I'm really mechanically inclined, so I went ahead and I do my own timing belts. It takes me about 3 hours. Every one of my buddies has gotten a 1500. They give it to me to do the timing belts on it. But find somebody who can do that, because it's not that hard a job to do. But if you break a timing belt on one of these bikes, you will lose the engine. At the very minimum, you'll have to do a valve job on it, because you'll bend a valve. The worst, you punch a hole through piston. So rebuilding one of these engines is pretty much going to put the bike down, because you just can't get the parts anymore. If you're not going to do your own work on your bike, rear tire changes are expensive. This is a shaft-driven bike, as all Goldwings are. But the 1500s, you actually had to take the bags off or up. Some of them you've got to move the exhaust around, and I turned the wrong damn way. The good points about these old 1500s, there's no valve adjustments on them. They use hydraulic valve adjusters. Awesome. So the only thing maintenance-wise you need to worry about, oil changes, timing belts. That's it. The carbs don't even go out of sync on them. It has 2 carbs. Unless you're looking at a Valkyrie, then it has 6. But that's just on the 1500s. The 1000s, 11s, 12s, they all have 4 carb per cylinder. But the 1500s, just 2 carbs. And I haven't ever had to mess with the carbs on this. I've had it a couple of years. Haven't had to mess with the carbs on it. I haven't messed with the vacuum lines on it, although I probably should go through and change them all. Just because it's an old bike with 100, I don't know, what is it now? Over 100,000 miles. We'll just leave it at that. It's got a lot of miles on it. But it's a Goldwing. These 1500s are known for going well above 200,000 miles if you take care of them. These Goldwings, see, the motors are so undertaxed. They're a low RPM motor. They're smooth as silk. They're well balanced. They just run forever. Broken up plastic. If the cosmetics matter to you, the plastics can get pricey. I had a brake fluid leak, and it cracked a piece of plastic and 2 pieces of trim. Put it all back together and make it pretty again over there, it's going to be about 300 bucks. So, you know, there's stuff to keep in mind. It's a remarkably smooth, refined bike for its age. Again, the last one of them was made in 2000, so 17 years ago. A lot of them are equipped with CBs. If you can get the headsets and all this works, that's just awesome. Again, like I said, a lot of times what happens is they'll sell a helmet with the bike that has the headsets in it, and they work. I mean, the Bluetooth headsets, music-wise, they sound better, and you don't have the cord to deal with, but then you have the intercom system, and you just need to get another headset, and they still sell them. I'm going to stop in, get something to drink. I think the Harleys are a little better behaved in parking lots. But, I was actually surprised when I rode that Road King, how well it was, how light it felt. Granted, this Goldwing for some reason feels heavy, but it feels heavier than my buddy's. He's got the same bike, same year, same trim package, and mine feels heavier than his, even though it's not. I think it has to do with I have different suspension. My suspension's been upgraded. Might change the rake a little bit, and maybe that's got something to do with it, because mine steers heavier. I like mine better because of it, but hi. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you. Okay, I need a lighter. Automatic arson device. Well, it is semi-automatic, unlike a... God, that striker's stiff on that one. I want something that's identifiable.
Identify.
Yeah, there's a lot of smokers where I live, and they all claim it's my lighter when it's not their lighter.
Shoot. You just pop this thing off, and then you'll be the only one without the thing on.
Yeah, but then it catches on crap in your pocket.